Welcome to the Divinely Protected Oracle. Thank you for your likes, your subscribes, your comments, and all your donations. They are truly appreciated and they go to the growth of the channel, so thank you for all your support. We're going to go ahead and do a general message for the collective. Now, if this happens to not resonate with you, check your moon and your rising signs. There may be a message in there for you. Now, if you're interested in a more personal reading, please check out my description box and it will give you all the details. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do the spring focus for our Geminis. This is going to be from March the 19th through June the 20th. So what do we have going on for the Gemini collective? All right, we have purpose. I know what I am here to do, and that was in the reverse, so some of you may be confused about what your life purpose is. And we also have imagination. I embrace and nourish the creative aspects of my mind. So a lot of you are very creative, however, you're feeling there's some sort of lack of purpose or long-term North Node purpose that you're trying to figure out what it is. And this represents, it looks like there's a lot of purple. Okay, so that represents wisdom, which is the crown chakra. So this has everything to do with your crown chakra and your heart chakra with the green in here as well. So let's find out what we have. Okay, we have Knight of Wands. All right, someone may go possibly from job to job here or from thing to thing, take it how it resonates. But someone here is a little inconsistent. This may be that you have a hobby that you really enjoy doing that may end up being your life purpose, but you're not doing it consistently. So what is the blockage? All right, we have the Ace of Swords reversed. So I feel like someone here may be lying to themselves. Maybe this is something you feel deep down that couldn't bring you success or the money that you needed. Okay, so I feel like this is self-deceptive energy, or there could be outsiders telling you, oh, you know, that's not going to make you any money, or that's a horrible idea, or why would you do that? So you may have a lot of negative Nancys around you as well. Yeah, this is about money, okay, with the Page of Pentacles. Someone here is worried that whatever hobby that really interests them is not going to produce the finances that they need to actually do it full time. We have the Ten of Cups, so some of you may have possibly a family that relies on the current job that you have. We also have the Queen of Cups, so a lot of you may be mothers, okay, have children that rely on you. We have the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, so I'm getting here that in the household, it needs to be a two-income household, and that's why the finances are such a burden with your what you feel is your purpose or you think is your purpose, but you're not sure if it would actually produce the income that you need in order to do it full time. Yep, we have the Emperor reversed. I feel like whoever the head of the household may be a little bit more controlling with the money, thinking, oh, it's not a great idea. This could also be a boss, all right, that may be saying, hey, you know, we pay you really well here, you know, so you going out and doing that, even though you're really good at it, you know, it's not going to pay the bills, is what I'm hearing. Now, this could also be a father figure as well, or a husband. Take it how it resonates. But with the Nine of Cups, I feel like this is something that really makes you happy and you really enjoy doing. But again, at the bottom of the deck here, we have the Page of Pentacles reversed. So you're getting very negative feedback as far as the money. Because if you notice out of all these cards, only two of them actually have to do with money, okay, or finances. All the other cards are, I mean, I have more cups, which means this is something that you love doing, but you're getting a lot of negative feedback and a lot of negative Nancy's saying that it's not going to produce what you want with the Page of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, okay? So tell me about this Ace of Swords. Yeah, this is self-sabotaging energy around you. With the Seven of Swords, yep, we have the Three of Swords, and we also have the Seven of Pentacles. So I feel like by 7 may be very significant because we have Seven of Swords and Seven of Pentacles. So this may be something perhaps you started in August, okay? 7 days ago, 7 weeks ago, 7 months ago, 7 years ago, okay? But I do see here, if you plant the seeds, that it will actually produce for you, okay? So even though you're getting negative or pushback in the situation, I do see here if you do invest in this situation, that it will actually turn out very well for you. All right, so tell me about this Page of Pentacles. We have the Eight of Wands and the Magician. So for some of you here, it may require some traveling, which is another reason why you're getting a lot of negative pushback, because especially if you have a family where you have children, you may not be able to travel as much as you need to. So I feel like that's what's really stopping you from pushing this situation forward, is not only do you feel like this isn't going to produce the money that you want, but it's also that you having to travel is not best for your financial situation when you have a family that is relying on you. So tell me about this Ten of Cups. We have the Lovers, Page of Wands, and the Four of Pentacles. So it looks like you had a conversation with your significant other, and it looks like they were telling you that, you know, you really need to hold back from traveling. It's really not the best time for that to be happening because there's a lot going on in the household. All right, so tell me about this Queen of Cups. We have the Knight of Wands and the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, so I'm seeing here that this is something that you really enjoy doing, and the fact that you can't invest in this long term like you want to is causing you stress and anxiety. I feel like a lot of you know deep down that this is something that you're very good at, you're very successful at, but you're giving it up and sacrificing this for your family and for financial reasons. So tell me about this Emperor reversed. We have the Nine of Pentacles, and we have the Ace of Pentacles. Now, the Nine of Pentacles with the Ace of Pentacles actually equals the Ten of Pentacles, which is a lot of money. It's generational wealth. So even though people are saying this is not going to pay off for you financially, actually it is. Or it will. If you take that opportunity to take a leap of faith to actually do this, like for real. And with the Hermit, I feel like a lot of you are trying to think about it, but you're really not sure of, it's almost like you're weighing the pros and cons here on what you think the best idea in this situation is, or, you know, is there a way for you to be able to not only do something you love, but also be able to be there for your family. So you may be, you know, possibly thinking about other ways, possibly outside of the box thinking ways of how you can accomplish both. Because I do see here that this, whatever this is that you're creating, is going to pay off if you invest in it. But that requires you investing in yourself. And I feel like for the collective here, you are willing to sacrifice whatever you need for your family, but are you willing to sacrifice what you truly love doing because of money with the Six of Pentacles? Yep, we have the Six of Cups and the Six of Pentacles. So 6 may be significant as well, okay? Maybe this is something that you may start in, say, June or July. Maybe this is something that you'll test out in June and then start to really invest in it in July, which would be during the summer, okay? June is still part of the spring till June 20th, and then July would be part of the summer, all right? And then usually around fall is all about harvest, okay? And reaping what you've sown back in the spring. So if you start putting work into whatever this idea is that you have now, you're going to be able to receive the finances you need in the fall for whatever you're working on now. All right, is there anything else we need to know? We have the Devil here. And we have the Eight of Swords. And we have the High Priestess. So a lot of you are tempted to just get rid of this idea completely because you don't really want to sacrifice your family in this situation. However, you need to think about it in a different perspective as well, okay? This is something you definitely need to listen to your intuition on with the High Priestess card. But think of it as, well, what if you did invest in this and it turns into the Ten of Pentacles, where, you know, your family, your children, you know, your significant other doesn't ever have to work again? Isn't that worth the sacrifices now if in the long term there's more than enough for yourself and your family later down the road? And I feel like that's what you're really trying to decide in this situation. But I do see here that there's definitely going to be a lot of planning with the Two of Wands in regards to whatever this idea is, invention is, imagination, whatever you're in love with, whatever this idea is, this creative idea, this project, this whatever, there's going to be a lot of planning that is needed, and it's also going to require some finances. So there may be some sacrifices that you need to make in the short term financially in order to gain a higher amount in the long term. So really it's up to you to decide what you want to do. And I feel like with the Four of Cups here, a lot of you are just frustrated because, again, I feel like this is something you really want to do, but you also know that you don't want to let your family down in this situation, especially financially. And it's almost like you feel the burden of, if you were to do this, that it would put some sort of hardship or burdens on your family. But remember, without risk, there's no reward. So it's really up to the collective here to decide what they really want to do. Because someone here in the collective knows that this is their life purpose. This is what they're meant to do. But there's a level of fear here. And there's a lot of negative people, okay, around them that are saying this idea isn't going to work out. It's not going to be successful. And unfortunately, when enough people say that to you repetitively, you start to think it yourself. But the reality is, what does the collective here really think about the situation? Do you really think this is something that's going to pay off? Do you really think this is going to be something that's long term? Because if the answer is yes, then you need to weigh out, are the short term sacrifices that you need to make, is that worth it? Or is it not? That's really up to you, collective. But let's see what guidance Spirit has. Let's see what advice Spirit has in this situation. We have uncertainty. Choose who you will become. So you need to choose what you want to do. We have messages for a rabbit. So a lot of you may be seeing possibly signs and synchronicities, okay? Possibly a lot of like animals or creatures in your yard, okay? They may, especially with when you see a lot of bird activity like robins and cardinals and blue jays and that kind of thing, That is your spirit guides trying to talk to you or send you some sort of message. So make sure you keep your eyes open to see what the universe is telling you. Then we also have Curiouser and Curiouser. This is all about discovery, curiosity. All right. So a lot of you, again, need to look at the details because there would be a lot of planning involved in this situation if you were to go ahead and take that leap of faith into this idea, okay, invention, whatever it is. But do know that whatever you decide, it's your decision, you know. But either way, it will work out for you. It's just one way will be more financially rewarding than the other. And it's up to the collective to decide which way they want to go. Alright, well, if you like this video, please like and subscribe. Until next time.